So what I want to do this morning is share with you how we at Verizon think about enterprise mobility. What I'd like to do is begin with a story. So I want to tell you, 30 years ago when I finished college and started my first job, my first assignment was to figure out what to do with a PC. And I was given this PC, which was, which had a 4.7 megahertz CPU. I think it had 512K RAM and floppy drives. We all remember those PCs. And I was tasked to go around and look for applications that we could put on that PC. And very quickly I figured out, okay, this is a good replacement for a typewriter. So every place in the business, this was a manufacturing company, so sales proposals, purchase orders, memos. At this time there was no email. There was no networking to speak of. This is only 30 years ago. And we know what's happened over the years. Within the next 10 years, PCs became quite ubiquitous. Most corporations leveraged the PCs, started networking them. In the 90s, email happened, and then the internet phenomenon. And most enterprises, most businesses today, their IT systems and IT environment really is there to take advantage of web-based, PC-based computing. But what's happening now is the PC era is coming to a close. Mobile devices, tablets, smartphones, mobile devices are outnumbering PCs as we know of. In 2012, is the crossover point. 2012, there were more mobile devices shipped, and this year, I would believe the mobile devices will 2x the number of desktop and laptops that are shipped. And there's a good reason why this is happening. If you look at mobile devices, there's a lot of innovation that's going into those devices over the last 5 years. If you look at the intelligence, obviously very powerful computing capabilities, memory, storage is essentially virtual. You can store as much information in the cloud. But more importantly, the kind of intelligent things that you can do on these mobile devices, they have sensors, touch, they have location intelligence, they have GPS built in, they have a gyroscope, they understand motion, they have a compass, so a lot of intelligence, biometrics. And the other phenomenon that's happened is the wireless networks have become ubiquitous, and today in most places you can get better connectivity, better bandwidth, tens of megabits per second on mobile devices ubiquitously. In many places, it's better than what you can get through a tethered connection. So the key point, the key message that I want to share with you is to take advantage, to harness the power of mobility, you really have to think differently. And most of us, including us at Verizon, over the years, all the IT solutions and the IT architectures we've developed were really designed to take advantage of the web and the PC computing phenomenon. So I will show you examples on how we at Verizon are harnessing the power of mobility, how we move information and decision-making and insights closer to the customers where it matters in real time, and how we are reinventing our business models and our business processes to take advantage of this. This requires one to take a very different approach. Traditionally, we've looked at what's been possible with respect to process innovation or business model reinvention, what's possible within the realm of web and tethered connectivity. but mobility is opening up a whole new set of doors. So let me expand on that a bit. So if you look at customers today, and at Verizon, we manage 120 million consumer relationships. We manage about 150,000 enterprise and business relationships. And we see the change in behavior and the rate at which consumers and customers are adopting new technology. Just to illustrate that, this past month, we handled about 20 million calls in our contact centers. We handled about 50 million customer service interactions through the web or online. But this past month, we handled about 120 million customer service interactions through mobile devices. And these numbers were quite the other way around just 3-4 years ago, so it shows the rate at which consumer behavior is changing. And this past year, we really rolled out some capabilities even on the television screen. And the TV now has become the fastest growth medium in terms of engaging customers, where they can view their bills, video bills, pay their bills, and engage with us in terms of taking on value-added products and services. So the point of all this is the customer today is always connected. They're connected. They have access to information. We know Verizon, we run thousands of retail stores, 2,000 retail stores. We know 40% of the customers that come into our stores have researched the products and services, have shopped online. We know when customers call us in our contact centers, 30 to 40% of them are also connected online or on their mobile devices. Many times, and I'm sure you can relate to this, many times the customers have more information, more knowledge about our products and services than we do. And so these are interesting times. The customers, they share their experiences. They look at product reviews. They go to user forums. So the customers today, their needs have changed, and they have higher expectations. So how do we live up to these expectations? So we've taken a very different approach in retooling and re-architecting our systems, which is primarily driven via customer insights. So as you can imagine, we run a very large, the largest 4G wireless network. We run fiber optic broadband networks to customers' homes. We have lots of information about network events, how our customers are utilizing our products and services. So we try to get to know our customers better. We try to understand what their needs are, and then try to provide seamless, intelligent, integrated interactions to these customers. So here's an example, and this was quite prevalent during the holiday season. A lot of people bought electronic gadgets, new smartphones, tablets, gaming devices. They come home, first thing they do is power them on, and we recognize that because we have the broadband network, our fiber optic Fios network. So as soon as the customer turns on their TV, we prompt them for information on how to set up their devices. But we also make a recommendation. Hey, you've got 6 devices now in your home connected to your Wi-Fi broadband service. Would you like to upgrade to Fios Quantum? 30% of our customers last year said yes right on their remote control, right on their TV screens. For people that didn't, if they happen to call us a few days later or go online or on their smartphone, the same recommendation. And if they go online, they can even test the performance of their Wi-Fi network in their house and get some suggestions on how to adjust some settings or move their router to get better performance through their broadband network. So this example just illustrates how we've changed our thinking and started to architect our systems and solutions with the customer really at the center.